Hey everyone, Nick here from Accounting Add-ons, and in this video we'll go through all the enhancements we've put through in OdataLink for December 2021. So let's go into it. One of the enhancements we've put through with the login side of things is when you log in and you've got two-factor authentication enabled. When you do that, you'll actually be asked for a 2FA code like normal, but there's now a new option to trust this device for 5 days. And when you tick that option, it'll essentially allow you to log into the same browser without actually having to put a 2FA code every single time. Now you should only use that option if the machine you're logging on is your own desktop or laptop, but it's quite useful when you log in often. Now if you don't use two-factor authentication and you try to log in, instead you'll be presented with this screen. Now because you're logging in from a non-trusted machine, OdataLink will actually generate an email with a link for you to actually log in. When you get to your email, you can click on that link with the single-use token and finish the login. Now after that, you can actually tick the trust this device, which means that you actually trust this machine. It's your own personal laptop or desktop, and it won't actually ask you to log in from a separate email ever again. Now we strongly recommend you do use two-factor authentication, but if you choose not to, we've added this extra mechanism to ensure you log in from either a trusted machine, or if not, that you actually confirm your login via your email. We've also updated the OdataLink firewall with user-linked IP addresses. Now the next time you log into OdataLink, it will prompt you to create this record. And once enabled, anytime you log in to OdataLink with a different IP address, it will prompt you to update this setting linked to your user. We've added this change for those that work in multiple locations or who have dynamic IP address. So going forward, if you're doing any development work in Power BI Excel, you can simply log into OdataLink first to ensure your IP address is up to date. One of the biggest questions we get is how to allow Power BI through the OdataLink firewall. And to solve that complex question, we've added a new IP address. It's a system one, and it's called Power BI Cloud. Internally, the associated IP addresses are actually managed by OdataLink. So if you want to grant access to Power BI servers to use OdataLink, you can simply assign it to your models as you do with any other IP address. Now we've also added new additional endpoints for Xero, and there's 3 new profit and loss endpoints. We already had the original 2, which was the profit and loss by month, but we've added a profit and loss by tracking category, which generates a profit and loss for all the tracking category options within a tracking category. We've also got the profit and loss by tracking option, which generates the values for a single option of a tracking category. And we've got the profit and loss advanced, which provides all the functionality that the profit and loss reports endpoint in Xero includes. If I use one of them as an example, click transform, and if we expand the lines and the amounts, you can actually see values for multiple tracking categories. East side, north, south, unassigned, which is non-tracking category values, and the total. So that's it for all the enhancements in OdataLink for December 2021. We've tightened the login procedures, we've simplified the firewall, and we've also added 3 additional profit and loss endpoints for Xero. Catch you next time.